Hello everybody, this is Evan Rogers, and I'm coming at you with the last, sorry to say, N5 Grammar PDF doohickey magoo thing that you can check out at this website, and these are the last 3 questions. I know it's bittersweet to be saying goodbye to these questions, but from here on out we're going to be doing vocabulary and reading and all the other stuff for the N5 test, so don't feel too sad, we still got room to go. Before we continue, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to me on Twitch, if you subscribe to me on YouTube, and if you liked my videos, because the more likes you give it, the more people get to know about it. Share it with all your friends, blah, 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 blah. Alright, we're on number 2, which is 24, 25, and 26. Alright, let's go ahead and just read it right here. It says, Watashi wa eki no chikaku no honya ga suki desu. Eki no chikaku no honya blank, ookii omise desu. 外国の本も売ってます。私の国のも blank。そして私が好きな料理の本も多いです。blank。本屋はいつも駅の近くの本屋で買います。皆さんは好きな本屋がありますか? Alright, very boring stuff. Sorry if you don't understand it, but it's pretty boring what they're talking about. The questions we have are particle question, verb question, and what do you call this? A conjunction. What's your function? A conjunction-esque sort of a question. What I have done is I took all of them and kaboomed them right up here onto this awesome, super exciting Google document that I made right here. Alright, so we don't need the PDF anymore until we get to the answer question. So let's go ahead and just start up. We got today's kanji. We saw omise, which is omise, a store. We have honya, a bookstore. Oki, big, large. We got gaikoku. Gaikoku is a foreign country. People from foreign countries are called gaikokujins. And I pronounce it kind of weird. Gaikokujins. There's no S there. Gaikokujin. Sorry. It's what happens when I mix my English and my Japanese. Kuni. We have country. Next we have urimasu. To sell. Oi. Woo. Oi desu. Many. See how there's 2 tas there? That's because there's too many tas. Alright, let's get on with this. We got Watashi wa eki no chikaku no honya ga suki desu. Sorry. So, something exists. What exists? Well, Watashi wa is the main subject, but we also have another ga here. So, what it does actually, what actually is, we have a ski, which is I like something. I is the main subject. Regarding me, something is liked. What's liked? A honya is liked. A bookstore is liked. What honya is liked? A bookstore that is close. Chikaku is close. Chikaku no. Chikaku no and chikai are very similar in meaning. Chikaku no honya. So a nearby bookstore. Not just any nearby bookstore, but a nearby to the station, a train station. Eki no chikaku no honya. A bookstore that is nearby the train station. The eki no chikaku. Eki no chikaku no honya. Next up, we got Eki no chikaku no honya blank oki omise desu. Eki no chikaku no honya. We just got done translating that exact thing right there. So the bookstore near the train station. Blank oki omise desu. So it's something about this bookstore is related to a big store. So what were our options? Let's check out what our options were. We go like this. Boom. Our options for number 24. Is that what it is? Yeah, 24. We either have ka, to, no, or wa. If we were to use eki no chikaku no honya ka oki omise desu, it would be or. So it would be a bookstore near the train station or a big store is, which doesn't work. We have to, which is more like and, or it could be the quotative to, but it's not there's no way it could be the quotation to there. So, eki no chikaku no honya and oki namise desu. This could work in some really weird situations, but not in this context at all. Man, I really like the bookstore near the train station. The bookstore near the train station and the big store is what we're talking about. No, it doesn't work. No. Eki no chikaku no honya no oki omise desu. This would work if it wasn't des. Like if we say no oki namise ga arimasu, or something like that. Or if this was a clause modifying a noun, which it isn't, so unfortunately it doesn't work. The best answer is wa. The correct answer is numero 4番. 4番は正しい答えですよ。正しい、正しい。4番は正しいです。wa is the correct answer. 駅の近くの本屋は大きいお店です。The correct answer is number 4, numero 4番. Alright, let's keep going. We got 外国の本も売ってます。外国の本。外国 is foreign country books that are foreign country or foreign country books. Foreign country books. も as well or even. They even / they sell as well books from foreign countries, and then the verb is 売ってます. Sell. The ています. I just got done making a video for this. ています in the verb form is saying currently doing or exist in a state of doing. It's kind of exist in a state of doing. So this bookstore apparently sells the foreign books. Alright, and then it says watashi no kuni no mo blank. So this is a bit of a tricky one. Watashi no kuni, my country. This is the possessive no particle or the noun linkage no. This no right here, however, believe it or not, is actually a noun. It's actually a noun. This is saying my country's. So this would be like my country would be watashi no kuni, and then adding that no there translates it to my country's, and then the mo is as well. So it is possessive, but it's possessive in the way that we say, like, for example, this is my pen. But if we just change that to mine, it does that. It turns it into a noun. So when we take my and turn it into a noun, we get mine. This is mine, as opposed to just saying, this is my. It doesn't work. So this would be my country's is my country's books also are being sold. Something to that effect. I hope that helps you out. That's what the no particle can do as well. And then we don't know what this is right here. Let's see what our options are. We got for option numero ichi, we got imas. Imas flat out doesn't work. We're not talking about a thing that can move on its own. Sorry, you're out. Yomimasu. I also read books from my country. It has that works in context, but like, oh, they also sell books from foreign countries. I also read books from my country. It just doesn't work. No, just no. Arimasu would be books from my country also exist there, maybe, and they're not animate. That makes sense. That works. Shimasu. Also, they do books from my country. Just, that's a negatory. The correct answer is numero 3番は怖いです. Let's move on and check out the next one. We got そして and which is kind of like a and then or going further or even then or something to that effect. So I like this bookstore by my house, by the train station. It's a big store. They sell foreign books. They even have books from my country. And 私が好きな料理の本も多いです. So something. So 私が好きな料理の本, believe it or not, is all one freaking ginormo subject. In fact, this is actually the subject of the sentence. Oops, it didn't change. Allow me to change the color to our subject color. So 私が好きな is a modifier. This is all one sort of thing. 私が好きな料理の本. This is another thing. So 料理の本 is cooking book. So basically a cookbook. A Ryori no Hon is a cookbook to some extent. Now, what is this ski na doing? This ski na is actually modifying this. So we can, I don't know if there's a way to, we'll just color this to show that it's a modifier. So watashi ga suki na Ryori no Hon. This is modifying either Ryori or it's modifying Hon. We don't have intonation, so we're not sure, and it's not being clarified, so we don't know, but it doesn't really matter. It's either cooking books that I like or it's books of cooking that I like. It's either this, 私が好きな料理の本, or it's all this. 私の好きな料理の本. Mo, also, 多いです. There is many. It is many. It is plentiful. So books that I like to, or cookbooks that I like are plentiful. And then, and even more, books that I like to read about cooking, cookbooks that I like are plentiful. Alright, so then we have a conjunction here. 本はいつも駅の近くの本屋で買います. 買います is to buy. De tells us where we buy it. Where does he buy? He buys it at the bookstore. Which bookstore? The 駅の近くの本屋. The bookstore that's near the train station, which we talked about earlier, which we've been talking about this whole time. いつも always. I always buy at the bookstore near the train station. 本は regarding books, somebody always buys at the bookstore that's near the train station. Regarding books, always I buy at the bookstore that's closer to the train station. I always eat to is more. Alright, so that's what he's saying. I always buy the books at the bookstore near the train station. We need a conjunction here. Should he be saying but? Should he be saying and? Should he be saying because? Should he be saying which is apparently a conjunction now? I just invented it. It means butter. That doesn't make any sense. Number one, we got dakara. Dakara would be because. So, actually, I mean, it might be better translated as so. That being so, I always buy my books at the bookstore. That makes sense. What's the next one? Dewa, which is sort of like, well then, I always buy my books at the bookstore. Not quite. Sorekara, from that, I always buy my bookstores at the train station. They always have books from that. It's not quite sorekara. Then the last one is demo, but they always have books that I like at that bookstore. But like, I always buy my bookstore. I always buy my books there, man. No, that but is the wrong answer. The best answer is dakara. So dakara is being so or because of that, whereas sorekara is more like after that. I think sorekara might be better translated as after that. After that, sorekara. After that, we went to the store. The correct answer is numero ichiban. Ichiban ii kotae desu yo. All right, and then it ends with minasan wa, regarding everyone, suki no honya, a bookstore that you like. Ga arimasu ka? Is there a bookstore that you like? Hey everyone, is there a bookstore that you like? And that's the cheesy ending for this dramatic and life-changing paragraph delivered to you from the brain that is Minji-san. Is that really someone's name? Oh my gosh, Minji? That sounds like something that I don't want to talk about. Okay, great. Apparently Minji wrote us a book about, wrote us a passage about buying at the bookstore and how he likes that bookstore. That's exciting. The content was boring, however, the Evan was amazing. Right, guys? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let all your friends know that this is the place to learn your grammar for the JLPT N5 series. Peace out, home dogs. Have a good day.